those Philadelphia Eagles. All right, let's get right into this. All right, so now we got some interesting updates regarding Cooper Dejean's role moving forward in the 2025 season. And also there's been a lot of talk regarding what's going to happen in the draft. Um Hard Knocks. We got a lot to talk about, right? We got a lot to talk about. But first, really, I want to talk about Cooper Dejean, okay? Because with Cooper Dejean, there was this notion to where we didn't know where he would line up, where he would play in 2025 season, because we know he can play safety, slot, outside receiver. Outside corner. He can play slot. He can play safety. He can play all these different things, right? He could do all of these different things. So it was extremely important to, try to gauge where he would potentially line up. So now we have more information regarding Cooper Dejean. Okay, and this is extremely important because now we have more insight as to what's gonna happen with the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. So Vic Fangio came out and said, I believe it was yesterday or today, that he would like for Cooper Dejean to stay at nickel. All right. Now, this is extremely important because you look at the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles have lost Darius Slay. The Philadelphia Eagles have also lost they have also lost Isaiah Rodgers. So it becomes one of those situations to where, it's what do we have at defensive back and with our defensive backs, okay? And it's one of those situations to where you try to figure out what the Philadelphia Eagles are going to do in the draft, okay? Because they've lost all of these different pieces, okay? Where do you put Cooper Dejean? I would have liked Cooper Dejean to play nickel, okay? Because I feel like with Cooper Dejean in the slot, I feel like I don't think, first off, we don't have anybody who can solidify that position on our roster, right? Now maybe we can use to be honest, guys, I just feel like the Eagles are going to have a hard time finding another nickel. Okay, so why move Cooper Dejean from that spot? Okay, we now know for a fact Cooper Dejean will be playing nickel. Well, at least that's what Vic Fangio wants. Vic Fangio on Cooper Dejean's role heading into next season. He says, I'd like for him to stay at nickel. Okay, now if you look at, look, bro, hear me out, right? Let's look at the Philadelphia Eagles, just what they've lost, okay? Bro, they've lost Isaiah Rodgers and Darius Slay and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, right? Those are three positions. The two positions with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Darius Slay, those are two starters. Those are two starters, right? You got Isaiah, you got Cooper Dejean, you got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson and Darius Slay. Okay, now Cooper Dejean can replace Darius Slay on the outside if need be, or he can replace Chauncey Gardner-Johnson because he can play safety and he can also play defense. He can also play outside DB. Okay, so there was this conversation to be had whether or not where will he play? Where will Cooper play? Where are we gonna put him at? Okay, because again, he can easily play safety. He can easily play cornerback. Okay, he could play both. He really can do it all. Okay, so now that we know that he will be playing what the defensive coordinator, our defensive coordinator would like for Cooper Dejean to stay at the nickel, stay in the slot. I mean, but when you look at what happened, when you look at all right, so we know Cooper Dejean, right? We drafted him second round. It was a steal. He got hurt in college, right? Before the draft. So he didn't start right away. But the minute we insert him into the lineup, the entire defense changes, right? The defense becomes elite. The defense becomes elite. That's how special Cooper Dejean is. And even like leading up to the his rookie year, nobody knew what he was going to play because again, he could play slot, he could play safety. He was getting reps in training camp and mini camps and OTAs. He was getting reps at all of these different positions, right? So even then, it was like, damn, what is he going to play? I mean, and he's also returning punts, right? So it was always that question as to where will he play? All right, now we put him in nickel, and oh my God, bro. Oh my God. And the slot, he was so effective when Cooper Dejean was inserted as a slot into the slot, into the nickel position for our defense. It's like the whole team it's like that's when everything started to come together for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's when they started going on a run. I mean, bro, it was special, right? It was special. I mean, bro, and it was like he fit right in. So I'm like, bro, why would we change that, right? Now I know we lose Darius Slay. There was this notion that we'll be fine because we got Quinyon, right, to take the spot for Darius Slay. True, granted, but now we also have another void because we need another outside corner. So people were thinking that that with the loss of Darius Slay, you're going to need another outside. Okay, maybe Coop can play maybe he can be CB2. Maybe he could be the other cornerback on the outside. Or with the loss of Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, can he play safety? Like you just didn't know. Like it's always a question is where's this kid going to play? Right? That's always been a question because he can do so much. Well, it's great to know, and this is the right decision. This is the right move. Okay? Vic Fangio says he would like for Cooper Dejean to stay at nickel, and this is perfect. This is the perfect spot for him. Right? Because we've seen what he can do. We seen what he can do. We seen what he was able to accomplish at the nickel spot. Right? So, hey, bro, this is perfect. All right? We know that Cooper Dejean is playing in the slot. All right? Now, what does that mean for the Philadelphia Eagles? Bro, this is huge. Why? Because now you know the Philadelphia Eagles, they have the Philadelphia Eagles, they got some stuff they need to address. All right, we know Quinyon Mitchell. We know Quinyon We know Quinion is yeah. Hey, Greg says keeping Coop at slot keeps him close to the line. He's very smart. He's very cerebral, and he can tackle. Somebody said he's a great tackler. Exactly, Greg. That's facts, bro. Hey, let me see what y'all in the chat. While I'm shocked they got rid of Kenneth Gainwell, it was about that time for him. I see you, Dylan. What's up? He said something about his Bears. Fernando's talking about Dallas grabbing another fucking bum ass quarterback. All right, bro. Whatever. Look. We probably talk about a little bit. We might talk about Dallas a little bit. Probably not. Fuck them. But look. Anyway, all right. Look, bro. You heard it here first. Coop is going to stay in the slot. Thank God. Okay. So you got Cooper Dejean in the slot. This is something Vic Fangio was saying he would like to have him in the slot. So now, bro, honestly, I really don't like this being, out right now, right? I would like for it to be like kind of held, kind of like, because now we know, but I wouldn't want other teams to know, right? I mean, bro, it's just, when you look at this team, there's a lot of uncertainty, right? So while I am excited and happy that we know that Coop is going to stay in the slot, I kind of would like this to be held closer to the vest, maybe until maybe till first week of the season, a couple days leading up into the right. I don't know, bro. I would like, because now teams know that he's going to be in the nickel. But I mean, there's nothing new under the sun as far as the Philadelphia Eagles, because I mean, you watch tape and you kind of already know that he's better off in the slot. Okay, so I mean, for the most part, it was a high probability of him staying in the slot, right? But again, with so many changes and different things, bro, you really don't know. Okay, is this the right move for him? Is this the right move? Keeping Coop in the slot, is this the right move? I think so, because you've seen what he can do. All right, quick example, right? I'll just show you guys this, okay? All right, this season, I mean, wait, let's see. Hold on, wait. He didn't allow a touchdown pass, okay? He didn't allow a touchdown pass in the slot. Why would you change that, right? So I think this is the best move, okay? Coop did not allow a touchdown pass, bro, in the slot. I mean, or wherever he was at, he didn't allow one. So with majority of his snaps being in the slot, you see what happened in the Super Bowl, right? With the interception on Patrick Mahomes, right? You see just how cerebral he is. Okay, so I mean, even if you put him at safety, I just feel like he's more valuable, right? Being closer to the football, being closer to the line of scrimmage, being closer around a football, because he's just so cerebral and you could do so much. Like he's just so versatile. Okay, and I don't think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to have. They don't have anybody else at the nickel, bro. And I don't even think they'll be able to find somebody, right? It's difficult to find guys to play in the slot. Okay, it's difficult to find guys bro. That's a tough position, bro. Okay, safety, slot, corner, right? This guy just so happened to be able to do both. Okay, but he didn't allow a touchdown. So to have that, because look, bro, what they do, the thing is, bro, if you do not have a slot corner, you are going to get victimized, bro. In this day and age in the NFL, because that's where all the mismatches are. You can put a tight end in the slot. You can put your outside receiver in the slot. It's so many mismatches that you can create. Right? Teams that do not have somebody in the slot, because now teams are coming. Now teams like, damn, we need 3 receivers, right? Teams got 2 number ones, and then, bro, they got like 3 options. in the passing game, right? So you need 2 corners and you need a slot, right? Because it's a passing league, right? So you need, bro, it's tough. It's a lot of strain on the defense, right? This is one of the biggest roles that you need on your defense. And it's great that we're keeping him at the slot position, bro. Like I'm extremely excited. But what that does, bro, here's the thing. This is another reason why I did not want this information to be put out. Because now when you look at the draft, you kind of can see, it gives you a better picture of what the Philadelphia Eagles are going to do. Because, bro, they damn near need another outside corner now. Let's be honest. The Eagles may need, bro, I'm reading all the comments, bro. I know I'm yapping, but I read all the comments, bro. Look, see, this is one of the main reasons I didn't want this information out. Because now you know the Eagles damn near need another outside corner, bro. Unless they really believe in Khalil Ringo. Like, who's going? Golly, hey, bro, the Eagles, now that we know, because it's like, okay, let's say if Coop would have been the second outside corner, right? Now you would have needed a slot. Okay, now we know, because I mean, okay, you know, you got Khalil Ringo, and damn, who else? Okay, so I mean, bro, it just looks like the Philadelphia Eagles are, man, they got some work to do. The Eagles got some work to do. All right. The Eagles got some work to do, man. Now I know we did acquire Adoree Jackson, right? I know we got Adoree Jackson. And what is he gonna be? Is he gonna come in to compete for that second outside corner spot? Because it's him, Khalil Ringo, and who else, bro? I mean, at safety you got Sidney Brown, bro. It's like they gonna start all of their young guys, bro. Right now, they must really. It's bend don't break season. Bro, we just had the #1 ranked defense though. So damn, bro, I'm looking at it and it's like, I mean, bro, it's tough to need another outside corner, right? You lose Isaiah Rodgers, that's why you don't want to lose Isaiah Rodgers, bro. Right? But at $10 million for 1 year, god damn, that's a lot of money, right? These guys are all gonna be overpaid, right? So you don't really want to overpay. But damn, bro, Khalil Ringo, god damn, Khalil Ringo, we gonna really need you, bro. Okay, we gonna really need Khalil Ringo. But I'm cool. I would much rather have that #1 cornerback spot solidified, right? Because you know Quinyon locking shit up. We know we good at that #1 corner spot. And I'm more than happy to have our #1 corner spot locked up in that nickel spot. Because damn, bro, without a nickel corner, you are going to get, because bro, that's where right now NFL teams, they're exploiting all of the mismatches. A lot of mismatches are coming from that slot position, bro. Right? And when you don't have that, you look at when Avonte Maddox was right when he went down or when he was injured, bro. That left a huge, even in the Super Bowl when we lost the Super Bowl to the Chiefs, and Avonte Maddox wasn't 100%, bro. We were getting victimized because Avonte Maddox. We didn't have a slot. We didn't have a slot corner, bro. If you don't have that, you are going to be in a world of trouble. And it's great. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. It's great that, I mean, bro didn't allow a touchdown. He didn't allow a touchdown. He did not allow a touchdown. So, we've seen him in the slot. We've seen all of his reps in the slot, and we know he's elite. He not going, bro. Shorty ain't going. Bro, no BS. He's not tolerating no BS in that slot. So I'm happy. I'm really just happy that they're making the right move and keeping him where he's more valued. And I think he's maybe more, I don't know where he's more comfortable at, because dude can damn near play safety. He can play fucking, he can play safety. He can play in a slot. He can play outside. But I am much more comfortable with him in his going into his second year, playing where he's gotten a lot of reps and where we've seen him be successful. Okay. Like, look, bro. I ain't making none of this shit up, chat. Touchdowns allowed in 2024. 0. This nigga scored more touchdowns than he gave up. He scored a touchdown. He didn't give up any. Bro, this is bro. Okay, look, bro. Right now, bro. You know what? I gotta get Shorty his credit, bro. All right, Cooper Dejean, bro. Got like a white corner, bro. Let's be honest. We know how it is. Okay, we know how it is with white guys at the defensive back spot. Okay. They hate on, they try to say, we haven't seen a white defensive back be successful, bro. Okay. For Cooper to do this, bro, it's a great. I love it, bro. I love it. I love when people are marginalized and they prove them wrong. Right? This is beautiful. Bro did this as a rookie. Bro did this as a rookie. Just like with the black quarterbacks, they try to hate on the black quarterbacks, and the black quarterbacks prove the haters wrong. Coop is doing the same thing, bro, and I love it. How could you not? I should play the Coop song. What is that? Cooper Dejean is right. I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. He is a game changer, Jay Smart. He said, luckily they still have Zach Bond. Look. I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this. For a rookie to come into the NFL, a rookie, mind you, this is a rookie. For a rookie to come into the NFL and not allow a touchdown, bro. Unbelievable. So if he was this successful at the slot, I mean, it's a no-brainer to keep him there, right? So I'm just glad the Philadelphia Eagles decided to keep him where he's been extremely successful and extremely valuable. Because, bro, again, if you don't have a slot, your defense is going to get cooked. All right. Because look how the Cowboys use CeeDee Lamb. They got this man in a slot. They got him all over the place, bro. The Cowboys, prime example. They're moving CeeDee Lamb to wherever your weakness is, right? And now in the NFL, bro, with you having to have two corners, you need a great CB1 and you need a good CB2, right? How the hell a team gonna afford that and afford a slot corner? So 9 times out of 10, most of the time, NFL teams, they are lacking in that slot position. That's why you're seeing NFL offenses, right, move their number one receivers and move their tight ends in the slot and try to find that mismatch there. Nigga, that shit ain't happening with us because we got Coop. It ain't happening. So, bro, I can't explain how. I can't stress to you guys enough how important and how great this is to have. I mean, bro, look, what corner is coming into the NFL and dominating like what he did, bro? Like what he did for our defense. We don't talk about that, right? We don't talk about when Cooper Dejean became a starter, nigga. It's like the whole entire Philadelphia Eagles team took off when he got inserted. So, bro, you can't even with the whole, right? The whole celebration, bro. The swag he's bringing, the energy, boy, dude, he a different. He's something different, bro. Hey, he's something different, bro. He's something different. Like, I feel like I got to take time out of right now, bro, really, to get Shorty his flowers. He did this as a rookie, bro. Uh, Howie should still trade for Garrett in exchange. Nigga, what? Howie should still trade for Garrett? That ain't happening, bro. That's not happening. What? That ain't happening, bro. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. the Myles Garrett thing, it's over, bro. Like, give it up. give it a break, bro. It's not happening. But look, this is extremely important. Now, look, also with the mini camp schedule has been released. The Eagles offseason schedule has been released. We got to talk about that. Bro, why do you think that is? What, bro? We not getting. Bro, hey, Jay Smart, bro, stop, bro. We not getting Myles Garrett, bro. That's over with. It's bro, bro won't give it up. Hey, bro ain't gonna give it up. Hey, it's not happening, gang. Hey, just give it up, bro. Yo, Doomsday, what's the word, my boy? Hey, bro, it's not happening, bro. Hey, what's going on with you, Doomsday? Hey, no, Jay Smart, stop, bro. We ain't gonna do that, bro. We're not getting Myles Garrett. That shit's over. He just got a new deal with Cleveland, bro. It's not happening, bro. Stop, bro. Okay, look, we also got to talk about the mini camp schedule, and then I'm gonna touch on the draft. Because this news really impacts the draft, because now we know what we need. Okay, I mean, bro, you look at our backfield, our defensive backs, right? You look at our defensive backs, okay? You look at our secondary. You got Cooper Dejean in the slot. The slot is solidified, right? You got Quinyon Mitchell as the number one corner. The number one corner spot is solidified. Now what we have to worry about is that second cornerback spot. Okay, we got Reed Blankenship back there at the safety, so we good. So the Eagles have two question marks on in a secondary, okay? And that would be that number two corner spot and safety. Okay, now, if you believe in Sidney Brown and Khalil Ringo, you would think we'll be fine. But the Eagles are going to have to bulk up this secondary. They're going to have to get some depth, because with Khalil Ringo, don't get me wrong, I believe in I predicted Khalil Ringo to be drafted here, and he got here. That's one of my favorite. Everybody has their Georgia Bulldog who's their favorite, right? My guy is Khalil Ringo. All right, he's going to get his shot. Okay, but now when you insert Sidney Brown at the safety to replace Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and you're going to put Khalil Ringo at that second spot, At corner, bro, you're going to need some depth. Because after that, who do you got at safety? Who do you got at corner? Right? What if, God forbid, what if something happens to where, hey, next man up, who you gonna have? The Eagle, what this does, right? Let's say the information leaked that Cooper Dejean was gonna be the outside corner, the second outside corner alongside Quinyon. So you would need a slot. Right, this just shows you what the Eagles are going to need. They're going to have to draft some defensive backs. Okay, they're going to need a safety, and they're going to need another corner, bro. Okay, and they're going to need an edge rusher. Hey, so bro, they got their work cut out. So for me, bro, this is extremely what's up, dude? What's up, Ed? What's up, Ed? Would love to see Ringo out there. I would love to see Khalil Ringo. That's my boy. But hey, bro, they gotta prove it. They haven't proved. Sidney Brown and Khalil Ringo have not proven anything, right? So, bro, we gotta see it. Okay, that's not to say that they aren't going to be great players for this team. I believe in both of those guys. I really do. But we have not seen it. But so now that we know what Quinyon is going to be. We know Quinyon is going to be the outside corner. We know Coop is going to be in the slot. Okay, now we're projecting all roads lead to Khalil, because who else do we have outside of Khalil Ringo to take that other outside? The job is his to lose. The job is Sidney Brown's to lose. It's their jobs. They got it. They next up. But when you insert them in, who do you have now? You don't got no depth. So the Eagles literally have to. Now they need, it's not a dire need, right? But they're gonna need a safety. They're gonna need some defensive backs in general. They're gonna need more defensive backs, and they're gonna need some edge rushers, right? And they're gonna need these early and often. Okay? Because you need depth there. I feel like the more defensive backs, the better, right? And the Eagles, you got Eli Ricks, you got Adoree Jackson, okay? You got some corners, okay? But man, I think you're gonna need to draft some defensive backs, and you're going to also need some edge rushers, right? So this just really gives you a better indication on where the Eagles are headed in the draft, and we're going to touch on that. We're going to talk about the mini cap, and then, bro, I also want to talk to you guys about the importance of Saquon Barkley and how without him, bro, I think Saquon Barkley flipped. I ain't gonna say flipped the culture, but he was an important piece to the Philadelphia Eagles in so many different ways. I also want to talk about that as well. But right now, bro, I want to give Cooper Dejean his flowers, bro. Like, you do this as a rookie. Now, again, let's kind of reel this thing back for a second, okay? All right. Now, Vic Fangio has leaked Cooper Dejean's role in 2025. He said, I'd like for him to stay at nickel. So, bro is going to be in the slot. If Vic Fangio saying that our defensive coordinator, bro, that's what he going to be at. Right? That's what he going to be at. Bingo, no depth, just like the D-line. Yeah, we need depth. We need players, bro, at both of those spots. So when we talk about the draft, we're gonna talk about the draft, bro. We're gonna talk more in depth about the draft in a second, bro. But with this leak, with new information regarding Cooper Dejean not being thrust into this role because he's been in there, but knowing, because look, bro, we just didn't know. Coop could have played. Cooper Dejean could have literally played. He could have replaced Chauncey at safety if we needed him to, right? He could replace Darius Slay if we needed him to. Well, I mean, we already got Darius Slay replacement, But you didn't know where he would play because he could do so much different things, and we got some holes on our defense now. So it's like no one really knew where he would go, where we would put him. Okay, I was always under the impression that, hey man, you see what he did in the slot, keep him there. Cerebral. That man is cerebral in the slot. Why change it? Why change it? Safeties are hard to find and keep. Safeties are hard to find, and nickel. I think those two positions, they kind of go hand in hand. Because guess what, bro? And with a nickel, you kind of got some of the same responsibilities as a safety in a way. In a way. Now there's differences, right? But there's also some similarities in those positions, just as far as your some of your responsibilities, right? And I mean, you got to tackle at safety and nickel. You got to be able to tackle. You got to be able to cover tight ends, receivers, running backs. Damn, that's a tough position. But you see why a lot of teams don't have, right? They don't have, it's tough to find those guys. So you got a great point, bro. But I would take it a step further and say safety and nickel. These are tough positions to find and to acquire. Okay, so knowing that we have this spot solidified, it's amazing. And bro, for Cooper Dejean to come into the NFL, okay, and to dominate like he did, bro. Again, he didn't allow a pass touchdown. How the hell you as a rookie, dog? As a rookie, you don't allow a think we should move up for Malachi Starks. That would be amazing. I think we should move up and go get that pass rusher from Penn State. I think that's who I think we should go up and move up and get. Bro, we gotta make a move, bro. Look, and we gonna Abdul Carter, right? I don't know, bro. I know that's a tough ask, right? To go into the top 5 to go get. I mean, bro, let's say he come out with Abdul Carter and Malachi Stark. Damn, boy. Howie, you don't know. What if Howie get Malachi Starks and Abdul Carter? Boy, he got the firepower to do it. He got some trade equity. Hear me out. He got trade equity with Dallas Goedert. 20 draft picks. So look, bro. I ain't trying to. Hey, look, bro. Look, bro. Give me a minute. Give me a second, bro. Give me a second. We definitely finna discuss that. Okay, we finna talk about it, bro. Cause hey, we gonna talk about it. Cause Howie got his work cut out. After what you did with Chauncey, not having a tush push and losing all the. Hey, boy. Hey, bro. Hey, it's looking like it's gonna be tough. The tough ass schedule as well. Hey, trying to repeat, you already know that's difficult. Hey, the Eagles got their work cut out. Everybody want our head on a stick. So, hey, we gonna talk about that, bro, please, and we gonna really get into that conversation, bro. But for right now, bro, I just want to give this young man, Cooper Dejean, his credit. Okay, they tried to marginalize him, bro. Some of the comments I was hearing about him, bro, just because he's a white defensive back, bro. I mean, it's gross, bro. It's pathetic. It's the same with the black QBs. Okay, so all right, to disparage or marginalize somebody because of fucking skin color, bro. I mean, bro, it just shows that the human race is fucking stupid, bro. They like the human race, bro, is like we fucking dumb, bro. As much as all the technology and knowledge, we're still dumb as fuck, right? So cause look, bro, I come on here all the time and I talk about the black quarterback and how it's not and how it's unfair how they're treated. It's unfair how Cooper Dejean was treated, bro, coming into the NFL, right? Bro, it's unfair. It was fucking unfair. To see what he was able to accomplish quietly, humbly, respectfully, right? Even when he was getting drafted, how they was playing with him and prank calling his phone and shit. Look at God. Look what God was able to. The man went, he won a Super Bowl on his birthday, scored a touchdown on his birthday, and won a Super Bowl as a rookie and didn't allow a. Hey, whoa. Cooper Dejean had the greatest. Oh shit. Yo, Coop had the greatest rookie year of all time. Whoa, yo. Oh yeah, that's a conversation nobody's talking about, huh? What Cooper Dejean, Cooper Dejean. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it slowly. And I guarantee you, now there may be some rookies that had great, seasons or whatever, bro, but nothing compares to this. Okay? Nothing compares to what Cooper Dejean did as a rookie. Okay? Cooper Dejean had the greatest rookie year in NFL history. No, what? Oh, bro. Hey, brainstorm. I told you on these live streams, we just chop it up, talk brainstorm, bro. Right? I kid you not. Cooper Dejean had the greatest rookie year of all time. Look, bro, as a starter, as a rookie, he did not allow a touchdown. As a rookie, he scored a touchdown on his birthday in a Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl. I'm gonna repeat that. Yeah. You hear that shit? Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. Picked off Patrick Mahomes on his birthday, won a Super Bowl on his birthday. As a starter, did not allow a touchdown pass. Did not allow a touchdown. Damn, Coop, you a bad boy. Hey, Coop, you a dog. This is me right now giving Cooper Dejean his flowers that he deserved, the credit that he deserved. Because this really, not saying it, actually, in hindsight, looking back at everything that he was able to accomplish, and as a rookie, with all of the hate and the scrutiny, the marginalization of Coop, right? The disrespect towards him because of, right? I mean, bro, unbelievable. I promise you. I off the top, somebody name a greater rookie season. Offense, defense, I don't even care. Name one. Name a better rookie. Bro, statistically, I mean, first off, you talk about great seasons, you're going to have to start with stats. Bro didn't allow he didn't allow a fucking touchdown. Won a Super Bowl on his birthday. Scored a touchdown on his birthday in the Super Bowl against one of the greatest teams, the greatest quarterbacks ever assembled. Boy, that's crazy as fuck, bro. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about that. Keep Cooper in the slot. Yeah, Coop staying in the slot. Can you imagine if the Eagles brought back the 4-6 defense? I don't know how that'll work out, to be honest with you, bro. Cooper's rookie season blows Sauce's rookie season out of the water. Eggnogging, that ain't even a debate. Like, of course, that ain't even Sauce Walker. I said Sauce Walker. Damn. Look, hey, what's Sauce Gardner? Bro, it don't even, his rookie season will never fucking compare. If you didn't win a Super Bowl, it's the fact that he did this shit on his birthday in a Super Bowl and didn't allow a touchdown pass and had bro, this was the great, damn, bro. And again, I'm just brainstorming it, chopping it up with y'all. I just now realized that This man had the greatest rookie season ever. Nobody's topping that shit. Unless you win a Super Bowl on your birthday and have an amazing season statistically and win a Super Bowl on your birthday, and that shit's never being done again. Ever. It ain't happening again, bro. Damn, how the fuck, bro? Not just thinking about it, bro. That is really crazy, chat. I think both Q and Coop are better than Sauce. Yeah, I think so too. There's been better rookie seasons though. Huh? Huh? No, name one. Come on, man. Bro, name a better rookie season. Name a better rookie season than Coop's. Name one, bro. I mean, you can go offense, defense. Bro did not allow a touchdown. He didn't allow a touchdown. On top of winning the Super Bowl on his birthday and scoring a touchdown in the Super Bowl on his birthday, picking off Patrick Mahomes. Bro, stop. No. Lawrence Taylor. Okay, what did Lawrence Taylor do? Did Lawrence Taylor win a Super Bowl his rookie year? No. No. In order to have this conversation, in order to have the conversation right, in order for a rookie to even be in a conversation with Cooper Dejean as the best rookie season ever, they would have had to have won a Super Bowl. If they didn't win a Super Bowl in a rookie season, it gets over with. They don't even. If he did he win? Did Lawrence Taylor win a Super Bowl his rookie year? If he didn't, bro, that's the starting point, nigga. They got to at least won a Super Bowl first. They would have had to won a Super Bowl to even for them to even be in the conversation with Cooper Dejean as the best rookie year in NFL history. And guess what? Nobody's talking about it. But now somehow, watch, bro. Watch, y'all gonna start seeing some headlines about Cooper Dejean. His rookie year was it the best? Watch, bro. Watch, you gonna start seeing it now. Watch, tomorrow you gonna see some shit about, did Cooper Dejean have the best season ever as a rookie? Watch. I'm here to tell you yes. Because I know that people are gonna start. I know people gonna start talking about this shit. Look, I'm here to tell you yes. Bo Jackson was if okay, look, Bo. I'm telling you guys, Cooper Dejean had the best rookie season in NFL history. Why? First off, he did not allow a touchdown. Number two, he won a Super Bowl his rookie year. He scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl his rookie year. On his birthday. Yo, ain't nobody's touching that shit, bro. Not for some time, not for a while. Nobody's touching that. Nobody. No rookie. I can't even think of another rookie who's had that type of. Hey, shorty. Hey, look, Coop. This is me giving Cooper Dejean his flowers, bro. You are miraculous, my nigga. I don't know how the fuck you did any of this. I really don't. I would not have thought that Cooper Dejean would have this type of impact. Bro, look, and it's really about his impact too. You got to look at the impact he had. The minute he was inserted onto the Eagles defense, the whole team changed. Everything changed, bro. This is incredible. His impact. No, look, turn that defense, number one ranked defense when he was inserted. Number one ranked defense, bro. You ain't nobody touching this shit, bro. Ain't nobody touching his rookie year. Damn, this is crazy. Bro, really, I promise you, I'm just so shocked because, bro, I'm really just brainstorming, chopping it up with you guys. I'm really just now. I know all of this I already knew, but now that you piece it all together, it's like, damn. This was the greatest rookie year, bro, of anybody. Please, somebody, give me a name. Please, bro. Just if you guys can just run down some names real quick. So, cause I don't want to be too, I don't want to be biased, but I can't think of anybody who had a greater rookie season than this. Jamal Lewis won a ring in his rookie season while with the Ravens. What was his stats? Jamal, wait, did he contribute? What did he do? Was that the year he had 2,000 yards rushing? If that's the case, then he's up there. Okay, he can be in that discussion. You can put it. I need some more people to put in this discussion, bro. Yeah, I mean, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But damn, that wasn't the greatest performance. Who did he beat? Did he do it? Now you got to look at, did he do it on his birthday in the Super Bowl? It wasn't his birthday, was it? Right? See, bro, that's what makes it. Was it against a coach like Andy Reid and a quarterback? Who did he do that? Who did he win that Super Bowl with? Okay, good, bro. And he had 100 yards? Okay, good. Okay, that's a great comparison then. We could put him in that list. We could definitely put Jamal Lewis in that list. Who did they play in that Super Bowl? And who was the coach and who was the quarterback? Who was the team? LOL, birthday is wild. That does it, bro. That does it. It's that I feel like, bro. I mean, bro. I think that's not gonna happen again, bro. That's not gonna happen again, right? So it's like that. It's levels to it. You would have, first off, for you to be in a conversation with Coop as greatest rookie season ever. First off, you would have had to produce. Okay, you gotta have the stats. You would have to have won a Super Bowl. You would have had to change the entire complexity of your team. You would have to have changed the entire dynamic of your football team, like Coop did. Coop was on the #1 ranked defense. Was Jamal Lewis on the #1 ranked offense? See, bro, it's levels to it. Now you can put, if whatever everything he's saying is true. Okay, Jamal Lewis is definitely in that category. Okay, he's definitely in that category. But I'm still giving it to Coop. Bro said birthday is wild. That's crazy. This shit happened on his birthday too, bro. That just solidifies it, bro. They beat the Giants. Oh, who did the Giants have? Who the Giants have over there? It wasn't a Kansas City Patrick Mahomes type of a team, was it? No. It wasn't on his birthday, was it? Not, bro. Nothing compares to this. Nothing compares to it. It's because by it being on his birthday, bro, that was just like, damn. On his birthday? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, bro, they beat the Giants. The Giants aren't the Chiefs. That Giants team was not the dynasty team, bro. Right, nigga, bro did this to a dynasty. Coop did that to a dynasty. See, yeah, bro, damn, bro, nobody's touching that. And y'all, bro, I promise you guys can't even. It's difficult to even compare his rookie year to anybody's. Jamal Lewis, you can definitely put him there. That's great shit. Concern. That's great. That's great, bro. That's great, bro. That's great insight. Okay, you can put Jamal Lewis in there. Hey, Joe Santos says Jim Brown won an MVP. He won MVP his rookie year. Did he win a Super Bowl? If you ain't win a Super Bowl your rookie year, you done. You not in a conversation. Cause bro is a champion as a rookie. Hey, yeah, nobody's fucking with this one. Nobody's touching his rookie year. Quinyon, now that Quinyon may have a case, but Quinyon didn't have a interception in the Super Bowl for a touchdown. He didn't have a pick six for a touchdown. Quinyon ain't do it on his birthday. So you gotta put Coop in there. You gotta put Quinyon in there for greatest rookie seasons. I'll put Jamal Lewis in there. If everything that concern is telling me checks out to be facts, And I kind of believe him because I have some prior knowledge about yeah, I don't know his rookie year though. My only year I remember Jamal Lewis was that 2000 fucking rush yard year. Now if he did that, now look, if Jamal Lewis rushed for 2,000 yards his rookie year, went on to win the Super Bowl, won Super Bowl MVP, then he may have a right, but he don't get it. But he in the conversation, bro. So I would say Coop, number one. I would put Quinyon in there. I would put Jamal Lewis. But man, that's tough. That's tough to beat. Jim Brown won the NFL's most valuable player in his rookie year. Nobody's going to beat that ever. I mean, bro, it's not even okay. Did he win a Super Bowl? No, he didn't win a Super Bowl. We talking about some shit he did in a regular season, bro. A Super Bowl holds weight. He didn't win a Super Bowl his rookie year. So I would put Jim Brown in there. I would put Jamal Lewis. I would put and then Coop. And I'm giving a nod to Cooper Dejean because he won a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl on his birthday and had an interception against a dynasty team. Bro, no one's touching it, bro. No one. And again, I'm not. Big Ben came close in '04. If you didn't make it to a Super Bowl, and if you didn't win a Super Bowl, bro, you can't. You're not in a. You cannot give them. You cannot put them over. You cannot put a rookie. If we talking about the greatest rookie seasons ever, you cannot put someone ahead of Coop if they didn't win a Super Bowl, bro. Like how could you? MVP is crazy. Winning the MVP as a rookie, that is crazy, bro. That is wild. Okay, I will put Jim Brown's rookie year second. Okay, Jamal Lewis is in there. Coop, Quinyon. So now we got a list. We got Coop for best rookie season ever. We got Coop, Jim Brown, Jamal Lewis, Quinyon. But bro, if you ain't won if you didn't, if Jim Brown would have won a Super Bowl and had the MVP, he probably would have got the nod, right? But I mean, it's still, bro. The thing is, bro. Also, Coop did this shit on his birthday, bro. He won a Super Bowl on his birthday against a dynasty team, and he picked off Patrick Mahomes, bro. There's been so many, yeah. There's okay, yeah, bro. But I mean, we talking about best ever. You gonna have to have a Super Bowl in that bit, and you gonna have to have because Coop did it. Coop won a Super Bowl. He was on the number one ranked defense. He was the reason we was the number one ranked defense. He performed. He did it on his birthday. Won a Super Bowl on the number one ranked defense. Was the big one of the biggest reasons why the defense was the number one ranked defense. Yeah, bro. You gotta have a Super Bowl in that joint. To dethrone his rookie year, you gotta have a Super Bowl in there. Damn, Jim Brown's rookie year was. Oh, I thought that was how many yards he had. Yeah, it was in 1957. That's another reason why it's tough. He would definitely need a Super Bowl for him to dethrone Cooper Dejean as the best rookie year ever in NFL history. He wouldn't. I thought he had. How many rushing yards did he have? And he got the MVP. How many rushing yards he had? Because I'm ready to put Jim Brown as 2 easily, right? But I mean, he didn't win a Super Bowl, and like Joe said, the shit was in 1957, bro. Hey, Jim Brown was like that. Shout out to Jim Brown, but bro, that shit was in 1957, bro. But still, it was impressive. I'ma still give him 2. Right, I'm not gonna take anything away from Eric Dickerson. Almost had 2K in his rookie year. Damn, really, bro? Hey, you might gotta put Eric Dickerson in there too. See, so now we got a list. Now you got a list, but bro, I think we can all agree. Coop had the best rookie year ever of all time. And that's saying a lot. That's really that's one of those things. If you're gonna say that, you better have something to back that. And I do. I don't just say shit without having like stats and stuff to back up what I'm saying, bro. Uh he Cooper Dejean was on the #1 ranked defense. He turned our defense into the #1 ranked defense. Okay? Won a Super Bowl his rookie year, didn't allow a touchdown, won a Super Bowl on his birthday, beat a dynasty team, picked off Patrick Mahomes. Are we one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, right? Hey, nah, bro, he ain't touching it. Kurt Warner, Tom Brady. Tom, what, Tom, oh, wait, whoa. Tom Brady won a Super Bowl his rookie year. Was that Tom Brady's rookie year? That's a hell of a feat, bro. And hey, bro, you can't. Nobody's touching that shit, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Did Tom Brady win a Super Bowl his rookie year? If Tom Brady won a Super Bowl his rookie year, Tom Brady is going. You put Tom Brady in there. I will put Tom Brady in there for sure. I will put Tom Brady in there. Let's see. Yeah, if it's gonna start, bro. To even dethrone Coop, bro, you will have it's gonna start with a Super Bowl. You would literally have to have a Super Bowl. But if Tom Brady won a Super Bowl his rookie year, yes, I will put him in that list. But nobody, man. So okay, Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl his rookie year as a quarterback. I mean, yeah, I'm not ready to put him over. I'm not putting him over Coop. I'm not putting him over Coop. I don't even know if Tom Brady didn't win a damn Super Bowl his rookie year, bro. Tom Brady didn't win a Super Bowl his rookie year. Let me just see. No, Tom Brady did not win a Super Bowl as a rookie. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Who said that? Who said that, bro? You got to start with a Super Bowl win if you gonna have if anybody gonna be in a conversation with Coop, or especially if you trying to. It ain't not if to be in a conversation. You don't have to necessarily have won a Super Bowl to be in a conversation as best rookie year. You will have to have a Super Bowl win if you think you're going to dethrone Cooper Dejean for the best rookie year in NFL history. As a true fan, at 52, two players on that list had impact. Big Ben, Big Ben rookie season. Damn, he went 13-0 as a starter, offensive rookie of the year. They finished 15-1. He had 17 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 2,621 yards. He didn't win a Super Bowl, and I think a lot of that was due to his team, right? But I'm not gonna hold that against them. I'm not gonna hold that against Big Ben. So you might, yeah, he won Offensive Player of the Year. Big Ben is in a discussion. He definitely ain't he said dude got called line to make a point. What happened? Who got called line to make a point? Oh yeah, bro, with the Tom Brady stuff. Hey, he said AP. I think Adrian Peterson had a great rookie year. Yeah, bro. But again, yeah, those are so now we got a list, right? We got a list. You can put Big Ben in there, Jim Brown, of course, Coop. Who else? Who else we talking about? Jamal Lewis. I'll put Quinion in there. Shit, but if you ain't won a Super Bowl your rookie year, bro, you're not in the you're not dethroning Cooper Dejean, bro. Everyone knows Tom Brady only played part of that season. Yeah, I mean but Tom Brady didn't even win a Super Bowl. He didn't even win a Super Bowl as a rookie. So if you ain't win a Super Bowl as a rookie, bro, you're cooked. Okay, Jamal Lewis has a strong case. He won a Super Bowl as a rookie. He put up 1,300 some yards. But Coop, bro, yeah, ain't ain't nobody messing with it. Okay, now look, also, yeah, Coop got it, bro. So look, all that was besides the point. I wasn't even trying to go there, but I really want to give him his flowers, and also create a strong discussion with you guys, right? And while also breaking like the news to you guys that it's been reported that Cooper Dejean is going to play nickel, which is rightfully where he belongs, okay? Now, I want to give you guys some more info. All right, I want to give you guys some more info. The Eagles will have now mini camp, off-season schedule. This is huge, okay? Now it's always important to know when, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to start their rookie mini camps and all that type of stuff, right? The Eagles will have 6 days of OTAs this year and 1 day of mandatory minicamp. This is their workout schedule. Okay, OTAs will begin May 27th. It will go from May 27th, May 28th, May 30th, June 2nd, June 3rd, and June 5th, right? And mandatory minicamp is going to be June 10th. Now, these are important dates for you guys because you want to know when the Eagles are going to start OTAs, right? You don't want to be out here not knowing what's going on with your favorite team. That's why you got to be locked in, bro. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post noties, okay? Because these are things we discuss. The workout schedule, they're going to have 6 days of OTAs. It's going to be 27th, 28th, the 30th, June 2nd, June 3rd, and June 5th. They got a mandatory mini camp. Now, look, bro, and if I'm not mistaken, training camp is usually like fucking July 20th or something, right? Yeah, and training camp is going to be like July 20th or around that time or some shit, right? Now, look, here's the thing with these mini camps and all how the Eagles structure their off-season program, okay? Since Nick Sirianni has been at the helm running this shit, right? There's been a discussion regarding how not only Nick Sirianni but the NFL handles their off-season routine, their organized team activities. This has been a huge discussion regarding how the Philadelphia Eagles go about scheduling their off-season routine. Why? I'll tell you why. The Philadelphia Eagles I think they are the most well-rested team. Okay? So how they schedule their off-season routine, it's all predicated about rest. Okay? And people were saying people never really liked how Nick Sirianni went about resting his guys. And I think a lot of that was because just the fans and content creators or people who report on the team, I think they just wanted more, they wanted more access to the team. So I think that's where it became questionable regarding the Eagles schedule. Another thing is rust, right? the 2023 season, no, what year? I think it was 2021. The Eagles started off slow, and then they began to wonder, hey, why, the Eagles should be playing these preseason games, or even, the 2023 season, the Eagles started off rusty, and they're like, man, they always questioned the offseason routine, and, they always felt like the Eagles aren't prepared. The Eagles were not going to be prepared because, how the organized team activities and how the mandatory mini camps and the mini camps are scheduled. And they just feel like the team was getting way too much rest and they was coming out rusty, right, to start the season. Now, bro, we can put all of that shit to bed, bro. And we can say that doesn't matter. All right. The Eagles won a Super Bowl. So, and the Eagles have been successful since Nick Sirianni has the most wins in his first 4 years as a head coach than anybody in the NFL right now. So what Nick Sirianni, his plan and his strategy behind, right, resting players, bro, nobody can ever question the offseason, the mini camp. Nobody can ever question that again. All right. And I'm glad that the Philadelphia Eagles handled business and won this Super Bowl, bro, because we all knew they can do it. Well, not all of us, but I knew they could do it. Okay. Now that they have done it, bro, y'all, we can't question. You can't. Now it's like it shut the hell up, everybody. Okay. There's no more concern regarding the Philadelphia Eagles mini camps or their offseason schedule or OTAs or none of that, bro. You can't question how they go about scheduling their offseason workouts. Okay. But here's the dates for everybody who needs to know when your favorite team is going to be reporting to the facility and putting in the work. So put these dates on your calendar so you'll know when the Philadelphia Eagles are. Now, the training camp isn't here. I don't think training camp is always like fucking around July 20th or around that time, right? But that I don't think has been reported. But when they're going to report for OTAs and mini camps, right? So that's great. But I'm here to tell you guys, this was always a topic of discussion. Every year, they always brung up the fact that the Eagles rest. They had such a light off season as far as their routine. And bro, guess what? That shit worked out. Okay? Because they've always been, for the most part, they've been a healthy team. Okay, look at 2024. Nigga, everybody was healthy. Right? So how the Philadelphia Eagles go about resting their players, how the Philadelphia Eagles go about scheduling their OTAs, bro. I mean, there's nothing to where we should ever have a problem with how they schedule their workouts. Okay. Now, let's move right along. The draft. Oh my God, the draft. Now, here's where things get interesting when we talk about the draft, right? The Cooper Dejean news is extremely relevant to the draft. It is extremely important because now we know that Cooper Dejean is going to be in the slot. He's going to be a nickel. He's going to be at that nickel. And we know, now that we know where Cooper Dejean is going to be lined up, we know we don't need it. We know we don't need a slot, right? We know we don't need a slot in the draft. We know we don't need an outside corner in the draft. Now we have a better picture. Now we know where because the Eagles not gonna spend a high draft pick on a slot corner when you got Coop there, right? They're not gonna spend a high draft pick on an elite outside corner when you got Quinyon there. So we know that they don't have to worry about the slot position. We know that they don't have to worry about the outside corner. So now you wonder, what is Howie Roseman going to do in a draft? Like, bro, you look. It says he's projected to have 8 selections in the first 3 rounds over the next 2 years. This is 20 draft picks in the next 2 years, bro. I'm looking at 4 fifth-round picks in 2025, 3 third-round picks in 2026. And 3 fourth-round picks in 2026. Like, damn, Howie, what the fuck? What are you trying to do, bro? He has the draft capital to trade up for Malik Starks. For Malachi Starks. He has the draft capital to, you talk about getting Abdul Carter going to the top 5. You gonna have to give up some shit, right? But if you can get Malachi Starks and Abdul Carter in this year's draft, you get a safety and you get an edge rusher. You get the 2 best players at their position in a draft in the first round. Now, what you would have to do to get those guys, okay, let's say to trade up in the top 5 to get Abdul Carter, you're going to have to give up your first round pick, okay? Damn, bro. I don't know if that's likely to get both of those guys, but you never know with Howie. To move up in the top 5, bro, you're gonna have to give up your first round pick for next year, your first round pick for this year. You might have to give up I don't think that's likely to be able to get both those guys, right? But you can definitely trade for Malachi Starks, and that's a huge need at safety. But look, they're saying they believe in Sidney Brown. So this all could be, during the draft, there's going to be a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of smoke screens and stuff like that. Okay. And see, somebody said Howie will only move that far up for a QB. Some awesome players will slip in this draft. Bro, to give up that type of equity for a player, it would have to be one of those premium players, right? And a defensive end, edge rusher is a premium premier player, okay? Because if the best position, if the number 1 position in the NFL, the most valued position is the quarterback, the second most valued position is going to have to be the players that are assigned to stop the quarterback, which would be like a edge rusher and like a corner or something. But really, I think edge rusher is the next most important position. So to move up for an edge rusher like Abdul Carter, I think you would have to give up too much. Okay, but the Eagles are in play to move up for either they can move up and really do what they want to do, honestly, in the first round in the draft. So to get, I don't know where Malachi Starks is projected to go. Carter and Starks, bro. But again, bro, you will have to trade into the top 5. And to do that, you're going to have to give up this year's first round pick. You're going to have to give up next year's first round pick. That's going to be the starting point. And then you'll have to give up either one of your second round picks and then maybe a third, right? To move up to get Abdul Carter. But then again, Malachi Starks, what do you have to move up? I think it's either or. And if you talk about Abdul Carter or Malachi Starks, I'm definitely going Abdul Carter. I know we need a safety, but it sounds like Howie Roseman is content with Kelly Ringo and Sidney Brown. I don't know how true that is, but based off what the conversation that he said he'd had with Chauncey, and based off what Chauncey Gardner Johnson and Howie Roseman revealed regarding their conversation, which was pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, was, hey, we got to pay the young guys, and these young guys are gonna get opportunities, and they moved off of Chauncey because they felt comfortable with Sidney Brown. They felt comfortable with their young players, so they're already projecting paying these guys because they're gonna hey bro, they feel like these guys are gonna play and perform, and they're loading up to pay all of their young guys. So I mean, if that's the case, if the Eagles are going with the youth movement, which I mean all signs lead to that, bro, do you really need Malachi Starks if you believe in Sidney Brown? Right? But again, that could all be smoke and mirrors. Okay? Howie could have moved on from Chauncey knowing that, hey, I'm going to go get Malachi Starks. Or he could have moved on from Chauncey, because if you're going to move on from Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, you got to have a plan there, right? What's your plan there? To draft Malachi Starks? What's your plan there? Do you really truly believe in Sidney Brown? I like the idea of more dogs coming in. Yeah, so bro, it may again, bro. I don't see. Okay, again, bro. I don't know if they go draft Malachi Starks if you believe in Sidney Brown, and that's all. And again, it could be smoke and mirrors. They could be saying that, knowing they covet Malachi Starks, right? Me personally, the move that I would like to see them make is go get an edge rusher. Okay, because I know you got Nolan Smith and Moro Ajomo. You got god damn, I can't think of bro name. What's the other edge rusher? Jalix Hunt. You got Jalix Hunt, you got Nolan Smith, Moro Ajomo, Jalen Carter. I mean, from like a pass rushing standpoint, but if you look at edge rusher, right? The Eagles have gotten lucky, okay? Because the Eagles survived losing their best pass rusher, Hassan Reddick. They survived Bryce Huff, edge rusher, not giving them absolutely nothing after paying them, trading for him, and paying them, did nothing. They survived that. Now you're finna lose Brandon Graham, another edge rusher. Bro, it's been sketchy. The Eagles have survived somehow. Then you lose Milton Williams and Josh Sweat, bro. There's no fucking way that the Eagles do not come out of this draft without an edge rusher, bro. And he has all of the equity to move up for Abdul Carter. We know Abdul Carter is a diehard Eagles fan, doing charity work with Philadelphia. I think he was seen with Jalen Carter, bro. I think you move up to go get Abdul Carter. I really do. Malachi Starks, I would like that as well. But they seem sold on Sidney Brown, bro. They seem sold on Sidney Brown. So I'm not sure if you bring in a safety. I don't think you bring in a safety, bro. With how they could be lying. This could be a smokescreen, but from what I've heard, from what I've seen, all signs indicate to the Philadelphia Eagles 100% believing in Sidney Brown. And I think that's Sidney Brown's job to lose. I think it's his job, bro. I think they are comfortable at safety with Reed Blankenship and Sidney Brown. Now you just go add some depth there, but bro, to trade up for a safety, I just don't know, bro, because they could be lying. This could be smoke screens because let's say they really want Malachi Starks. They don't want anybody else to know that, right? So why not give the notion that, hey, we're cool with Sidney Brown, so now nobody really thinks you're gonna go get a Malachi Starks, right? So this could be a smoke screen. They could be saying that they feel confident in Sidney Brown just so nobody knows that they really covet Malachi Starks. Bro, this is how they shit work in the draft, okay? But with all of this equity here, okay, with 3 third-round picks, three fourth-round picks, 4 fifth-round picks, like, bro, they can definitely go make a move. Okay, and but I don't think they survive without getting an edge rusher. I don't know how long they could do this shit. Last year I thought they was gonna go get him. Competition, he needs competition. But bro, competition is not competition if you go get Malachi Starks and you go trade up and give up so much equity. And just for competition, nah, that ain't competition. Malachi Starks is coming in as the starter. He not coming in to compete. If you gonna go trade up for him in the first round, nigga, he ain't coming in to compete. He's coming in to start. So that would be a complete contradiction to what the Eagles have been saying that they were going to do. And I mean, this is what happens in the draft. Is you create smoke screens. You lie, right? You don't let people know what who you really covet, right? So I mean, it's all fair game, but bro, it's not competition. If you competition is bringing in like a 4th round pick, a 3rd round pick, or a veteran at safety. So that I mean, bro, that's not competition. If you go trade up in the 1st round for a safety and give up all of that, that's not competition, bro. That's not competition. That is your starter, right? So if they do bring in a Malachi Starks, now they bringing him in to start, bro. And I agree. I agree, bro. They do need competition at that safety spot. I agree with you. I agree, bro. Trust me. Hey, JH, bro, I agree a billion percent. I agree with you, dog. You right. You right. You right. I agree. But that's not competition, bro. You bring in Malachi Starks. You trade up to get him. Oh yeah, that's not competition. That's starting. But I would feel much better knowing that we got Sidney Brown and Malachi Starks there. But bro, I would feel comfortable with those 2 guys on my roster, the safety spot. But I don't know, bro. Some is just telling me that they're being honest and their reasoning behind releasing Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, which would be for Sidney. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, bro, that the Eagles are not going to the Eagles can't keep surviving like this, bro. Right? They luckily Nolan Smith luckily they hit on Nolan Smith and he turned out to be a really good edge rusher, right? Luckily, Moro Ajomo put in some work. But now you lose Milton Williams, Jai Sweat, you lost Hassan Reddick, Brandon Graham. Oh my God, bro. You need an edge rusher, bro. You need an edge. I thought they were gonna get edge rushers last year. Like, I think they would be playing with fire if they do not address the edge rush position. Hey, bro. Hey, JH. I don't know. That's one of those. Look, bro said, yeah, he starts, but no way they are good on Sid Brown. They need an upgrade. Who's Sidney Brown's? Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I really. Again, I believe in Sidney Brown. I like how he plays. I like how he attacks. I like how he hits. I like his tenacity. I like his whole mindset. I love what bro brings to the table for a Philadelphia Eagles team. So I'm not going I'm not here to act like Sidney Brown is a elite corner. I mean elite safety. I'm not, but I'm not ready to say that he's a scrub. Okay, we seen a lot of him his rookie year. He got injured, bro. There's been, he takes bad angles. He get beat, down the field and stuff like that. But he misses on some of those big hits he's trying to lay. He's trying to connect with. So there, he has a lot of, growing to do and learning. But bro, he need the reps. He need the reps. And I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles, I want to believe him. I want to believe that Sidney Brown is going to be the starter. I want to believe Howie, but bro, it could be a smokescreen so they can get Malachi Starks. Okay, they could definitely covet Malachi Starks. And look, with this equity, they can definitely trade up in the first round for whoever they want. Okay, they have the capital to do so. They can trade up for Abdul Carter. They could trade up for Malachi Starks. We really don't know. But if it was me, I am afraid of the Philadelphia Eagles pass rush. Not in a good way. Okay, I don't think. I mean, I just feel like they don't. I don't think, man. Like, how long can they? Like, I mean, losing. Okay, first you lose Hassan Reddick, and then you trade Hassan. Look, bro, you trade Hassan Reddick. You trade Hassan Reddick for Bryce Huff, and Bryce Huff does jack shit. Then Brandon Graham retires. You lose Milton Williams and Josh Sweat. But then at safety, you lose Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. So, bro, the Eagles got some decisions to make. And bro, listen to me. The bottom line is this: they gonna either have to go safety or edge rush. They're gonna have to go defensive back or pass rusher. Now, wherever you want to get that, wherever you feel you can get that pass rush from, whether it's defensive tackle or, bro, you need to find somebody that can rush the passer. That's something we all can agree on. It's either going to be in the draft. It would have to be safety or edge rusher, bro. It would have to be. It would have to be. It would have to be. And if you ask me, I would go with the overall better prospect. I would just go trade up in the top 5 and go get Abdul Carter. You talking about an instant starter, instant impact, pass rush ability. I mean, bro, you looking at down there another Micah Parsons in a way. Okay, you looking at a Micah Parsons. Let's just call it what it is, bro. Let's just call it what it is. We know dude gonna be a stud. We know he's gonna immediately contribute to your team. The thing about Abdul Carter, bro, he is a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan. And you got bro, you give up the 2 first-round picks. You give up this year's first-round pick, next year's first-round pick. You got, oh man, and you can give up a third, and you can give up a third and a fourth, right, and a fifth this year. Like, bro, how we can make it happen, bro. Now, you don't just blindly just give up. There's like all of these draft picks have certain points, so it's a point system. Okay. And I'm not 100% sure on the point system, but I know for sure to trade up in the top 5, you would have to give up that first round pick in 2025, the first round pick in 2026, and a third and a fourth. That'll get it. That'll get you in there. You might have to give up a second too, bro. You gotta pay to get in the top 5. Let's be honest, bro. To get in that top 5, you have to give up 2 first-round picks, a second and a third. God damn it, that's probably what you got to give up for that to get in that top 5. But who would you trade for? Who would you trade with? It's always a team that don't want to be in the top 5, right? So yeah, you will have to give up 2 first-round picks, a second and a third. And the Eagles can do that. They can give up this first round pick, obviously this year's first round pick, right? Next year's first round pick, um, maybe a second in 2025 or 2026. You pick, and then a third round pick, or you can give up two first round picks and a third round pick in 25 and a third round pick in 26. I think that'll do it as well. Right? And then you got fucking all these fifth round picks. You can throw one of them in. So however it works out, they can do it. Cardinals eyeing the Eagles. What you mean, Jordan? Eagles got rid of too many key defensive players. They get. I mean, they got replacements for everybody, right? They got replacements for most of these guys. Are these guys going to be able to produce is the question. But they got replacements for everybody they lost. Okay, they got replacements for everybody they lost. Where did you get that image? It's from you see, it's from Philly Fly. Shout out to Philly Fly. I follow him on Instagram, bro. I get shout outs to all every time I've used this graphic plenty of times, and I shout him out multiple times already, bro. But yeah, that's where I got it from. You see it right there, bro. But let me see what you say. You said, yeah, they did get rid of, like I said, bro, they did get rid of a lot of defensive players, but everybody that they already had their backups already in place. They already had, not the backups, the replacements. We already had the replacements already in place. Okay, so the Eagles, man, bro, they got to get an edge rusher. I believe they got to get somebody that can contribute day one. Because if you think about it, bro, if you got some pass rush, it helps the secondary because they don't have to cover as long. Okay, so I think getting an edge rusher can it just like Abdul Carter. I think he's more impactful than Malachi Starks. Let Howie cook. Yo, Howie definitely finna cook up some. With all of this draft capital, he can easily go get Abdul Carter. And everybody will be perfectly fine with that. Hell, even if he go get Malachi Starks, we'll be fine with that too. But the biggest impact, the more impactful player, in my opinion, the more impactful player would definitely be Abdul Carter. He's from Philly. He loves Philadelphia. He's a diehard Eagles fan. I think that says a lot. Carter seems like a pipe dream. You think so, bro? No, look. No, bro. No, I gotta stop you there. How can it be a pipe dream when you see all of the draft picks? Look, bro. Look at the graphic. How could it be a pipe dream? Howie Roseman sat on his ass. He sat on his ass this whole free agency and he did jack shit. You know that's not how Howie operates. Howie has to be lining something up, bro. This man let traded Chauncey Gardner Johnson. Bro, like, come on, man. Look, bro. Let me show you something, bro. And you tell me if this is like Howie Roseman. Look at what nigga Howie didn't do shit this offseason. He ain't do shit. This ain't like Howie. This is not like Howie. Howie didn't do shit, bro. Y'all funny as hell in the comment section, bro. Look. Howie, since when does Howie, bro? Howie didn't do shit. When I say nothing, Howie ain't did shit yet. You know he got something planned after letting all of these guys walk. Mekhi Becton, Isaiah Rodgers, Milton Williams, Darius Slade, Josh Sweat, Oren Burks, Chauncey Gardner Johnson. I don't think it's a pipe dream, bro. When you know Howie is the most aggressive general manager in NFL history, goddammit. You know, in the draft, like if I pull up a graphic of how many trades Howie Roseman has done just in general, trades in general, in the last 5 years in the draft, you will understand why we feel like Howie Roseman has to have a plan, bro. I mean, if he don't do shit, bro, if he don't go get Abdul Carter, if he does not make a splash, I'll be convinced the Eagles don't give a shit about repeating and they're not going to repeat, bro. If Howie doesn't do anything in this draft, like go and get Abdul Carter, like if he don't do anything, bro, I would not think he's all in. And I know he's all in. He got to be. I would be so disappointed if they don't show any type of aggressiveness, bro. You don't lose all of these pieces in an attempt to win it. I mean, I think everybody wants to win another champ. Everybody wants to repeat, right? You know, Jalen them want to repeat. You don't repeat by sitting on your ass, Howie. You know this, and not doing anything. It just doesn't, it just don't happen moving from 32nd into the top five. I'm going to lock that up real quick. No team has ever moved up from 32nd to the top three in NFL. Yes, and guess what? That makes it more likely for how we do it. Just because nobody has ever done it. Okay? If you're trying to repeat, you got to do shit nobody's ever done. Right? If you're trying to win, you gotta be aggressive. And bro, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm not just blindly saying this, bro. I'm not just blindly saying this. Look at the equity he has. Y'all see this, bro. I know y'all see this, bro. 4 5th round picks, 3 3rd round picks, 3 4th round picks. He has the equity to do so. Why are you okay? So how we let all of these guys walk to get compensatory picks? You don't just stockpile these draft picks for no reason. And I could guarantee you, I could bet, bro, I bet my left nut that Howie he's not, I can bet my left nut sack, bro, that Howie Roseman, he's not finna pick at all of these spots. He's not finna pick fucking he's not finna pick 4 times in the 5th round. He's 2026, bro. He's not finna just hold on to some of these, bro. He's making a move, bro. He's making a move, bro. I can guarantee you. Okay, look, I can guarantee this. He's not going to just Howie Roseman, looking at what these, because first off, it's not even how the draft works, bro. You don't, because your draft board is not going to fall to where the players are not going to fall where you pick. There's going to be some players that are slated to go later than where you pick, and it's going to be some players to be slated to draft to be picked earlier. So what do? You use your draft capital to go up and get those guys, bro. The Eagles really the Eagles have the luxury of doing whatever the hell they want, bro. Look at you. So you look at this graphic, and when I look at this graphic, the first thing I think of is Howie trading for a game changer, bro. It gotta be the draft. He didn't do shit in free agency. Uh, like how he's gonna make a move, bro. You don't stockpile all of this and do nothing with it. Okay, so in 2026, you see he got 3 3rd round picks. You think he gonna stay there? You think he gonna stay there? Bro has okay. Howie has the most trades in draft, and Howie has Howie has the most trades in the draft than any team, than any general manager. There's no way. Somebody said if they ban a tush push, the Eagles will simply use the wedge technique, so it won't change much. Goddard and Barkley will put, huh? I mean, hey, bro, what do you? We ain't even talking about that. It's an insurance policy for Jalen Hurts. What? What is going on? SB 59. What's an insurance policy? We aren't going to mortgage the future to attempt to repeat. A mortgage the future. You don't really mortgage the future. You don't mortgage the future, bro. Look at what, bro. You do y'all? I mean, bro, is you looking at? Did y'all look? Is we looking at the same graphic? You give up 2 first-round picks, a second and a third, and you still are in great shape when all you and your whole team is young. I mean, bro, and here's the thing. This is what y'all not realizing. Eventually, you're gonna have to pay the young guys. So you just can't bring in a bunch of young talent when you already got so many young players that you have to sign. Okay, you're gonna have to pay these guys, bro, eventually. So you don't even want that many young players, bro. You need a mixture. When I see this, I see Howie going all out to go get a guy that he wants. Okay. You can go trade up in the top 5 and still, because I mean your whole defense is young. Okay. Your offense is still intact. You're not going you cannot pay everybody that you draft. If you go and start bringing in all of these young players and young talent, eventually you're going to have to pay them, right? I mean, bro, are we looking at the same damn thing, bro? Do y'all see this, bro? What this tells me, with 20 draft picks in the next 2 years, Howie has enough to go trade into the top 5, top 10. He has enough. Mind you, our whole entire team is still young. Right? So, bro, you're not mortgaging the future, bro. You're not doing that. Like, bro, y'all see this? Y'all see the draft picks he have? You don't gotta mortgage the future, bro. What y'all think we're gonna have to give up what y'all think we're gonna have to give up all of this to go to drug? No, bro. No, you not. You give up 2 first-round picks, a second and a third, and you can get into the top. You can get into the and what a player, bro. He has everything he needs to go and get into the top 5. If he wants a player, whoever he wants, I think in this draft, I think he can go. I'm pretty sure he can get it. But I'm looking at what he got to work with. You look at the whole defense is young, bro. Jalen Carter, Quinyon. What you gonna keep adding young players that you're gonna have to pay? No, bro. You know, bro. That's not how this works, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, bro. And the pick is in from PSU Abdul Carter. I hope so. Yo, what's good? Howie robbery. What's the word, bro? Primetime Stephen Joy says give up future starters at other positions to trade. Yeah, because you still got Bryce Huff, Dallas Goddard. Bro, this man got so much, bro. He got so much equity, bro. He can do whatever the hell he wants. You can trade into the top 3. I don't know, bro. Top 3, I don't. That'd be tough. But shit, nigga, even let's say he wanted the first overall pick. He got enough to bro. He got enough to go to get. He got enough to trade for the number 1 overall pick. He can give up 2 first rounds, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a third. But yeah, then the future, it is gonna be tough to draft moving forward. But yeah, bro, that'd be a bit difficult. But your team is so young and you're so stacked, bro. Draft picks, the shit don't matter. It don't matter really, bro. When your team is set up to already win. These picks are this draft capital is just equity, man, to go move up. Again, the Eagles can do that. Their whole offense is stacked and under contract. The entire defense is young. He said, "How we got more picks than all the sports teams in Philly." 2027, Nick Sirianni will be gone. What the hell is you talking about? Super Bowl 59. WP3 says the league doesn't end in a few years, bro. You also have to think, yeah, you do, but bro, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Our entire defense is young. It's a youth movement. The entire defense is young. The entire offense is under contract. Like at some point, bro, you don't. At some point, you don't. When a team is when a team is as loaded like the Philadelphia Eagles, bro, these picks become irrelevant. Honestly, the picks become irrelevant. Because when you're in win now mode, what is bringing in a bunch of rookies, bro? We're extremely young. Our whole defense is young guys. They're all shorties. Nobody on our defense has even have a second contract yet. This is a young defense. The offense is already under contract. You don't even have enough money to start bringing in a plethora of young talent. You gonna have to pay them the rookie contracts. Yeah, they're affordable, but bro, you gonna have to start paying up. I just think at some point when you're a contender, the draft it's not as valuable, bro. Yeah, now I would see if the foreseeable future, right? You look at the future of the Philadelphia Eagles. The future of the Philadelphia Eagles, it's bright because all of the players are young. I think you don't have to worry. You don't. I don't think you really got to worry about these next 2 years, bro. Nigga, bro, all this shit is expendable. All of these draft picks, all of it's expendable. It's all expendable. Like there's really not a lot of room for more younger players, bro. This team is so stacked. I know. Look, bro, I know, I get it, and this is people talk about the future, the future, the future. Like nigga, who like really, bro? Me personally, I get what y'all saying, bro. Me personally, I could give a fuck less, bro. I could care less about fucking 4 or 5 years down the line, bro. I don't give a shit. We are in a dynasty mode. I'm trying to do everything I can to win right now. Would I mortgage the future to win now? Fuck yes. To win a But do you know what winning 2 Super Bowls does for your franchise, for your team, for your career, for the players, do you know what 2 Super Bowls in a row mean? Do you know what 2 championships in a row mean? I talked about this early in my live stream, bro. I would give all of this shit up to win another Super Bowl. If they let's say they told me, let's say the NFL gave me an ultimatum. let's say I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Let's say I'm Philadelphia Eagles and NFL tell me, hey, you give us all of your draft picks. I'm gonna ask y'all this. Would you guys sacrifice 20 of these draft picks to win another Super Bowl next year? That's what I'm gonna ask y'all. Cause bro, y'all, I know people start talking about the future when we trying to trade up and go get Miles Garrett or trying to go get a star to go with and increase our chances to win a Super Bowl. Let me ask y'all this. Would you give up 20 draft picks in the next 2 years? Would you give up all of this shit for another Super Bowl? Look, Blue Pill says yes. I know y'all would. I know. Answer that, bro. No, WP3, you say so go all in for next season. Look, bro, fuck all that, bro. Let me ask you this. WP23. Let me ask you this. Would you give up all of this? Would you give up your 20 draft picks to win another Super Bowl next year? Right, look. Raj says, of course. Reef says, of course. JH says, bottom line, the time is now. So he say yes. I say yes. I'll think about it. Nigga, what? Okay, you win 2 Super Bowls in a row. Okay. If you go look at the list of teams that have won 2 Super Bowls in a row, the Cowboys, the 49ers, the Packers, the Steelers, these teams are in history as some of the greatest teams ever assembled, and nobody will ever forget them. Okay? It's teams that are living right now to this day. The Dallas Cowboys are living off winning 2 in a row. The Packers, they did that shit like what? Back in the 40s or 50s or 40s or something. They are still living off of that. The Steelers, the Steelers did it twice. They are still eating off of 2 Super Bowl wins in a row. Bro, what that does for your team, for your franchise, we wouldn't understand it because it never fucking happened to us, bro. But just go back and look at the teams who was able to accomplish it, bro, and you will see. Oh my god, bro. Okay, really, bro. I promise you, I would give up all of these fucking draft picks for another Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck about these draft picks, bro. I don't give a shit. To win another Super Bowl, to win 2 in a row, bro, you guys will never understand what that will do for us because it never happened. But if you just go look at history and you go see every team that's won 2 in a row, nigga, they still living off of that shit. The Packers won 2 Super Bowls in a row back in the 40s. That shit was so long ago. Nigga, they still eating off of that. You are going down in history and it will never be forgotten, bro. Look at the Chiefs. You think the Chiefs are sketched in history, and guess what? They're going to go down as one of the best teams ever, bro, because they won 2 in a row. Y'all don't know what 2 in a row means, bro. Y'all, because we ain't never had that shit. I'm a savant, bro. I'm a historian of this shit, bro. Look at the Dallas Cowboys, bro. The Dallas Cowboys, almost 3 decades. They still living off of winning 2 in a row. Do you see what that shit does? Look at the Dallas Cowboys, bro. We talk shit about the Dallas Cowboys because they are living off of some shit that happened 30 years ago. 30, 40, 50 years from now, nigga. When I'm old and all of this shit is all gray and I got wrinkles everywhere and I'm old as fuck, guess what's gonna happen, bro? This history right here. I don't give a fuck about none of these damn draft picks, boy. Y'all crazy as hell. I don't give a fuck about none of these draft picks. I give all this shit away to solidify another Super Bowl. But what the fuck y'all talking about, bro? Y'all crazy. Y'all talking about the future. Nigga, the future is now. Ain't done shit else matter. I promise you, bro. That don't nothing else matter, bro. Don't nothing. Eagles won two in a row. And come on, man. Get the hell out of here, bro. Stop, bro. Reef, stop, bro. We ain't gonna talk. We ain't talking about that shit. Stop, bro. Them wasn't even Super Bowls. Them was championships. That was before the Super Bowl. Stop, bro. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Look at the Niners and Rams. They went all in. Then had to cut a bunch of key players. Haven't been the same. We smarter than that. He said, look at the Niners and the Rams, bro. Nigga, the Niners did not win a Super Bowl. The Rams, look, bro, that's two completely. Come on, bro, that's two completely different. First off, the Niners never won. We already won one. The Rams had gave up everything to win. They had already sold out to win one. They sacrificed all of their draft picks to win a Super Bowl. They sold out to win one. And after that, they were fucked. But they sold out to win, and it worked out for them. So, bro, those are two different. Actually, the Rams, when it actually helps. It actually helps my narrative, bro. Because the Rams, they sold out. They gave all their draft picks away and won a Super Bowl. You think they give a fuck? They won a Super Bowl. You think they give a fuck about them draft picks, bro? Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy as hell talking about the future. What the fuck is y'all, nigga? What? Y'all talking about the future, bro. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all talking about future. Fuck that. Fuck these young niggas, bro. I'm talking about, I mean, these draft picks, fuck that. I don't give a shit. I trade that shit, bro. I would trade that for a star player. I would trade that for Abdul Carter. I would trade that, all of that to guarantee if it'll guarantee a Super Bowl. I would give all this shit away, bro. And every Eagles fan would. Every Eagles fan would. And if they saying they won't, they dumb as hell. They not real fans, bro. There's no way. Like, bro, maybe am I tripping? They went all nigga, the Rams went all in and won it, bro. The Rams was religiously giving up first round picks. Nigga, the Rams gave all, that's how they won a Super Bowl. They gave all their draft picks away to acquire talent and players. That's how they won their Super Bowl. Now afterwards, yeah, they were fucked. Because the couple years, I think a couple years after, they only won like 4 games. Right? But who so fucking what, bro? We already won one, and we got all of this capital and all of this talent on the team. We can definitely survive. We can survive, bro. We already got one. We already got one. The Rams didn't have one. We already got one, bro. The Niners, you brought up the Niners, nigga. The Niners lost 2 in a row. The Niners didn't even win one. So yeah, they fucked because they didn't win. The Eagles already got a Super Bowl and got all this equity. I promise you, bro, if they just sit on this shit, on these draft picks, right, and start thinking about the future and give up the opportunity of a lifetime, I would never fucking forgive them, bro. If they not trying to repeat, the thought of the Philadelphia Eagles not wanting to repeat, that shit is crushing. It make me want to cry, bro. It make me want to cry, bro. To think that the Philadelphia Eagles would not fucking go all in when we are still the best team in the NFL, and to not go all in, bro, when we are still better than everybody else, bro. To not go all in, bro, that shit is sickening. That shit down there giving me the bubble guts thinking about that shit, bro. I down there feel like I got a shit, bro. Just thinking about it. It hurts my stomach. Make my stomach hurt, bro. I would give all of this away. Would y'all not? Would y'all, bro? Would y'all? Okay, listen, bro. We're all in until about 2030. They won, and now look at them. Hey, that's the consequences of winning. We're not the Rams. We got Howie. We're not the Rams, bro. This what you not understanding. That was a bad comparison. It's what you not understand. It was a bad comparison, bro. Okay. The Rams sold out to win one. We already won one. So if we sell out and win another one and win two in a row, nigga, guess what? Bro, I don't get it, bro. Y'all don't get it. You don't get it. And what that'll be 3 appearances. We a dynasty, bro. Come on, man. You don't dynasties happen once in a lifetime. I don't give y'all, bro. Y'all don't. I don't think y'all know what the opportunity that we have right now. The first one felt good, bro. But this, I'm happy we won a Super Bowl, but bro, this the second one. If we can get another one, bro, y'all don't know what that would do. Just go look at the history. Dallas Cowboys are a prime example. Them niggas still living off them two Super Bowls in a row. Oh my God, bro. We're not trying to have a 4-win season, man. Look, bro. If we win 2 in a row, I don't give a fuck if we have a 4-win season after that. If you win 2 in a row, bro, you don't get it, bro. You just don't get it, bro. You don't get it, bro. You don't get it. You don't get what winning 2 Super Bowls in a row does for your franchise, bro. You don't understand that shit, bro. We're a dynasty. You go to two, you win. You go to you what you go you wait you go to 3 and 4 years and win two. We're a dynasty, bro. You don't know what that is, bro. You don't know what that is. So I get it, bro. You don't know what that means. That's cool. The control Howie has over the roster puts us so far ahead of the competition. Facts, bro. Like, here's the thing. And here's another, like, bro brought up the 49ers and the Rams. The 49ers and the Rams was not already built. Like, they wasn't built like the Eagles, bro. It's a bad comparison. This is a bad comparison. Neither team was built like the Eagles, bro. Okay. And the Eagles again, bro. I promise you, bro. I would love. I asked y'all this question. Three, not in the NFL. Not in three is not a dynasty in the NFL. It's two. It's two. You would have to have been to three and won two. That's exactly what the Eagles are, bro. The Eagles have if the Eagles win another Super Bowl next year, they would have been to 3 Super Bowls. Nobody's won 3 in a row, nigga. So ain't no bro. Come on, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Nobody's won. You see, y'all be saying, dumb. Y'all be want me to crash out in this bit. Nobody's won 3 in a row. So how is three a dynasty if nobody has ever won 3 in a row in the NFL? If nobody's ever won three in the NFL, how the fuck is three a dynasty, bro? This ain't basketball. Bro, please, please. If nobody has ever won 3 in a row, how is three a dynasty? In the NFL, it's two. Come on, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Eagles have built a strong ass team. Y'all deserve Super Bowl. You fumbled the bag 2 years ago. Look like it again. What the fuck you talking about, bro? I don't know what you meant by that. I'm gonna ban you, bitch. Ban him. My trigger finger itching right now, bro. Ban him. Get him the fuck out of here. He said three is a dynasty in the NFL when you win 3 and 4 or bro, oh my God, bro. Okay. He said three is a dynasty in the NFL when you win 3 and 4 or 5. Okay. Okay, bro, that's fair. It's gonna hurt losing Lane. Yeah, bro. And again, bro, you gotta get it while it's hot. Cause guess what, bro? There's no guarantee the Philadelphia Eagles will ever be in this situation again, dog. There's no guarantee that we will ever be in this situation again. There's no guarantee that the Eagles will ever be in this situation again, bro, to win two in a row. Even when we won that first one in 2018, they wasn't built like this team. With all these picks, they will. With all these picks that they will what, bro? I think everybody can agree that did Dallas have dynasty with Troy, Emmett, and Mike? Yeah, they did. They did. And what I think they won, what did they won three in like how many years, bro? Okay. I forget. But damn, bro, if the Eagles, if you go to three Super Bowls and win two, you a dynasty. Nigga, a dynasty don't mean you gotta win three in X amount of years, bro. Okay. If you make it to three and win two, you're a dynasty. Nigga, what? Come on, bro. Stop, bro. If you win two in a row in the NFL, you a dynasty, bro. Okay. Nobody's ever won three in a row. If you win two in a row, you're a dynasty. Okay, look, man. Come on, bro. Cause I really been following the NFL my whole life. So look, okay, I'm gonna just Google NFL dynasties and see what pop up. Because I already know NFL dynasty. Uh okay, I say NFL and sports in general. A dynasty refers to a team or individual that dominates their sport or league for an extended period, often characterized by winning multiple championships in a short span. They say multiple championship. Multiple is more than one. They don't gotta be three, nigga. Who they ain't about don't gotta be three, bro. Stop it, man. Y'all be wanting me to crash out in this fucking car, bro. No, a dynasty is just simply winning multiple championships. That's all, bro. It don't even matter how many. Come on, y'all, bro. Y'all, please stop, bro. Come on, man. That's just the actual definition. Look, examples of dynasties. Green Bay Packers. Okay, the Packers dominated the. Oh, ain't fuck them, bro. Fuck the man. Okay, look now. Here's the examples of dynasties: Green Bay, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, the Patriots. Now, whether a team or individual has achieved dynasty status, it can be subjective and is often a topic of debate, which is what the fuck we doing right now, right? Uh, there isn't a universal agreed upon definition of the criteria. Okay, there's no real. It's just multiple championships. But in the NFL, bro, if you've been to three and won two, you've been to 3 and 4 years and got two. You're a dynasty. You've been to three of them. One, two in a row. Come on, y'all. Stop, man. Stop, bro. We got to stop this, man. But it is subjective. So, I mean, but there's been teams that won two in a row that are dynasties, right? So I think they win another one, they're a dynasty. Facts, bro. Man, come on, bro. With Jeff Stoutland for the win. Would you rather have two Super Bowls in 2 years or 5 and 6? Come on, bro. Somebody, did you the same motherfucker asked me that in my last live stream? Hey, prime time, bro. You was the same nigga asked me that shit in the last live stream I was talking about this, wasn't you? Somebody asked me that same shit, bro. Of course, it's 5 and 6 in 10 years. Now, wait, let me, yeah, I mean, look, bro, let me see. Okay, 5 and 6 in 10 years. Yeah, I definitely would want five. Come on, two is more than 5 and 6, bro. Come on, that's easy, duh, bro. But come on, man, we talking about 10 years. What? I mean, bro, that's a long ass time, bro. What makes you think the Eagles gonna win that many in 10 years? This don't did nothing give. Look, bro. Look, first off, look, bro. See, okay, now I'm finna break this down to you, bro. Cause you playing now, bro. 10 years We have no evidence to suggest that the Eagles are going to win 6 Super Bowls in 10 years. We have no evidence to suggest that shit. But we have evidence that the Eagles can win a Super Bowl next year based off the team that they have and based off their draft capital. This does not mean that they're going to win 6 Super Bowls in 10 years. It does not. We have no evidence to suggest that. But we have evidence to suggest that the Eagles can win a Super Bowl next year. Okay? So, bro, that is that's a stretch. That's a reach, nigga. Okay, you got what evidence do we have? Can we have no evidence to suggest that? What's more likely then? Let me ask you a question, bro. What's more likely, chat? The Philadelphia Eagles winning a Super Bowl next year, or the Eagles winning 6 Super Bowls in 10 years? Which one's more likely? Winning one next year, right? Come on, bro. I'm operating in the realm of reality, nigga. What's more likely? What's more likely? 6 in 10 years or one next year? I think one next year is way more likely than 6 and 10. All about how no evidence they will win next year. There's no evidence we will win 6 and 10. What's more likely? A Super Bowl win next year or 6 fucking Super Bowls in the next 10 years? Which one's more likely? A Super Bowl win next year. I would bet on the Eagles winning a Super Bowl next year than them winning 6 in the next 10. You crazy as fuck if you think they gonna win 6 and 10. Nah, bro. I'm more winning another Super Bowl next year is way more likely than winning 6 in 10 years. And okay, no evidence that they will win next year. That's more. I mean, it's more likely that they will win one next year. It's more likely than 6 in 10 years. Ain't nobody winning 6 out of 10. This nigga retarded. Bro done lost his fucking mind though, bro. Like, hey, that's really that's like, bro, that's Tom Brady did 7 and 20, and that's crazy. Thank you guys, bro. What concerns me about the Eagles? Nothing, bro. What concerns me is all these fucking draft picks they got. Why the fuck y'all stockpiling all these draft picks, nigga? Y'all boy, wait, what? This look honestly, bro, this is what's more concerning. Them just stockpiling all these fucking draft picks and we trying to win a Super Bowl next year. I don't give a fuck about 4-5 years from now, bro. And then teams don't need the Eagles. They don't even operate like that shit, bro. You look at the short term. You take this shit like one day at a time type shit. Like, bro, this is what's more concerning to me. To just, cause bro, what are you trying to do with this, bro? What are you trying to do with this? What are you trying to do with this shit? I'm more concerned about all these damn draft picks they got. I'm more concerned about Howie just sitting on his ass, bro. Hey, bro, I don't like all of these draft picks. We don't fucking need all of those when we trying to win a Super Bowl next year. Bro, go repeat. Just repeat, bro. Just go repeat. Cause you don't know how long this window can close in 1 year. Your whole Super Bowl shit, your whole Super Bowl window, nigga, it can close and up like that. Your whole Super Bowl window can close, nigga, like that. No more Super Bowls, nigga. You gotta wait 20 years, 10 years, 6, 7, 8 years to see it to win another one, bro. Your Super Bowl window can close so fast. right before your eyes. Okay, the draft picks. This is what's concerning, bro. I know you set yourself up for the future and shit like that. Yeah, and that's great. That's great. That's great. I'm glad that we are in this the situation that we are in. It's a blessing. Don't get me wrong. But you ask, what am I more concerned about having fucking why the fuck you got 3 third-round picks, 3 4th-round picks, 4 5th-round picks? But what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you finna do with this? You're not even finna be able to use those. You're not even finna be able to use those in the order that you have them. So look, this is what's concerning, bro. Because if the Philadelphia Eagles somehow feel like that they can just fucking go into next season, do the same shit, be content, and be comfortable, this would be a horrible move. I'm I'm more concerned about the Philadelphia Eagles right now sitting on their ass. That's what I'm more concerned about, bro. Are you sure you know football more like what you talking about? Injuries could put a team down real quick. Yeah, bro. We beat Tampa Bay though with Nick Foles. Got that get back. Bro say, are you sure you know football? I don't know what you talking about now, bro. We need at least 8 future starters. 8 future star. What the man, bro? Man, y'all ain't man, bro. I don't give. I'm more. I don't give a fuck about the future. If y'all, if I'm being honest, bro, I don't give a fuck about the future. The future is now. We got a star quarterback. We got a star running back. Star receivers. The whole old star offensive line. Oh my God, maybe you get a couple more starters on defense, right? You start, you just you replenish you replenish the defense, and bro, you just make solid, smart moves. Okay, but bro, I mean, man, come on, bro. I don't give a shit about the next 5 or 6 years, bro. Honestly, I only care about repeating. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I know what a repeat means. Now we're a dynasty. That's what that means, bro. These draft picks, I'm like, bro, I'm looking at this shit, bro. Why the fuck do you got? Okay, in 2020, Howie Roseman Eagles. I promise you guys, if y'all don't trade all this shit away and go get some star players and go get another Super Bowl, okay? Like, oh man, bro, this really is. Bro asked me, what am I more concerned about? I'm more concerned about them stockpiling all these fucking picks, bro. What am I more okay, bro? What am I more concerned about? I'm more concerned about losing all of these fucking players, bro. That's what I'm more concerned about. Now you lose but look, I see why you let these guys walk to get your compensatory picks. Howie, if Howie does not do something, bro, look, man, look, bro. All signs lead to Howie Roseman get you like going all in, bro. You like, come on, man, no, man. I'm scared, bro, talking about this now because I'm hearing a lot of people talk about the future when all your whole we talking about the future when your whole defense is young. Nobody on this, no starter on the defense is even on a second contract. Okay. The Eagles offense is loaded and they're all under contract and motherfuckers talking about the future, bro. Jalen Hurts is 26. Bro finna be playing for another 10 years. That's the future right there. We good. What the man, bro. Man, bro. This is what scares me. Bro asked, what is more concerning? this is. Because you got people thinking, let's focus on the future when the whole defense is young. Like, come on, bro. Make this make sense, chat. Barkley is 28, Brown's 28. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get old. Look, bro, we're gonna get we're gonna get team 28. What the damn Saquon did just have a birthday. Damn AJ 28. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. Right. I understand that. And eventually you're going to have to replace players, bro. I understand that. But who gives a fuck? We're trying to repeat. Nobody's thinking about, bro. Okay, yeah, okay. Now look, look, bro. Okay, you got a point. 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 But as the general manager, right? You do have to look at the overall future of your ball club, right? You got to look at 5-10 years down the line. That's how each job, okay? But at some point, you got to go for broke. I mean, you got to you don't get to this point without gambling, bro. You got to take a risk. You got to take a risk, and if it don't work out, it don't work out. But you got to go all in. You got to go all in. It's all good. I like the debating. No, we good, bro. We good. And you made a couple decent points though. Well, especially when you just brought up their age, right? So, I mean, it makes for a good topic of discussion, bro. And I really appreciate you, bro. Whole time, man. I'm a mod you, bro. I'm a mod you, gang. Just cause. And who else was in here talking that talk? What the fuck, bro? Yeah. Oh yeah, WP3. Let me just give out a couple mods and shit, bro. Let me see. Who else in this motherfucker? Mike. Shit, I'll throw you a mod too, bro. Shit. If it sticks, it sticks. If it don't, shit, it is what it is. But his big risk was Wentz, and man, that worked out. He got a Super Bowl out of that, right? And then, right, the Wentz thing worked so perfectly, bro, because Wentz helped us get a Super Bowl, and then we traded for him, and we traded him, and that led to Cooper Dejean, I think it led to Cooper Dejean, Jalen Carter, AJ Brown, and Devonta Smith, if I'm not mistaken, right? So that shit worked out. The Carson Wentz gamble led to 2 Super Bowls, bro. Let that sink in. Carson Wentz led to Eagles having 2 Super Bowls. You see, bro, you got to take those. You see what he went and traded up to go. You see what he went to. You see what he gave up to go get Carson. Carson helped us get a Super Bowl. Then we traded Carson and it got us Devonta, AJ, Coop, and Jalen Carter. So, hey, bro, those are risks you have to take, bro. You got to. And Howie with all of this equity, bro, I hope he mortgage every fucking thing, bro. I hope he throw the whole kitchen sink at going all out. I would even go look. Bro traded bro traded a first round pick for AJ, right? And draft night, bro. You see what being aggressive led to for us. Why stop that? Why win a Super Bowl and say we not gonna be aggressive, we gonna focus on the future? Huh? Please make that make sense. Why would you stop now? That's been our formula for winning. No reason to take big risks now. This. Bro, we won a Super Bowl and now everybody getting scared. Ain't no reason. This is more of a reason to. Boy. I hope the Eagles are not. Look, hey, they gonna be aggressive, bro. That's why we have been. We got 2 Super Bowls from being aggressive. What the fuck? Why would they stop now? Somebody said Jalen couldn't pass? Hold on, let me tap in real quick. Foster's it's a thin line to navigate, bro. It definitely is. And that's what makes this such an interesting topic of conversation. It is definitely that, bro. You 1,000% right, bro. It is definitely a thin line, bro. It is. It really is, bro. But knowing me and just knowing how passionate I am about the Philadelphia Eagles, I love aggressiveness, bro. When it comes to football, when it comes to the players, and the guy with Howie. That's what Howie is, bro. Howie ain't no coward, bro. Jeffrey Lurie likes to spin. Howie likes to go and make those big moves, bro. Look at AJ Brown in the draft. He went and drafted AJ Brown in the first round. No, I'm tripping. He went and traded for AJ Brown in the first round, right? And instantly went to a Super Bowl. Then won a Super Bowl. So I think the identity of the team is being aggressive. Why would you stop now? Because you won a Super Bowl. That's the whole identity of the Philadelphia Eagles, being aggressive. So since we won a Super Bowl, y'all want to chill and not. This is more of a time to be even more aggressive, because now everybody want our heads on a stick. Look at Roger Goodell they taking away the tush push, right? They taking the tush push away. The NFL has it out against us. All the teams are gonna have it out against us. So y'all think it's best that we just chill, bro? They finna be giving up. And we have we have one of the toughest schedules. Y'all cool with just being content? Y'all want to be content? Y'all want to be content? Y'all happy with winning the Super Bowl, bro? Y'all happy with just winning one Super Bowl, bro? Y'all happy winning one Super Bowl? This is sad for me, bro. I'm sad listening to this shit from it's sad. It's not just this chat. I'm seeing some of these takes, bro. It's sad to me. We want to, bro. Look, bro. AJ Brown, he won a Super Bowl, and bro, like, I'm over that shit. I'm ready to lock in again. Bro, ready to go get it again. At least I know the players are ready to go and repeat, bro. At least I know the players. Cause let some of the fans tell it, bro. Y'all happy with one Super Bowl? When you got the best, we the best in the fucking league. We the best in the world. And y'all happy about one fucking Super Bowl, bro. Nigga, we been a laughingstock of the NFC East for the longest, forever. We got 2 Super Bowls, guess what? Everybody else still got more than us. Cowboys got more than us. Commanders, the Giants, everybody got more fucking Super Bowls than us, bro. And we content. We happy. Y'all don't know, oh yeah, we good. Let's talk about the future. Fuck the future, nigga. I want to go repeat. Bro. Stop this. I'm trying to win another one. When you get that taste of success, you just, I'm good. Come on, bro. Hell no, bro. You get that first, you just like you getting your first million. You think niggas is happy about just getting their first? No, now they want 10. Now you want 20. Bro, this is crazy to me. And Howie, bro, I promise you, Howie, first off, Howie ain't even built to just sit on his ass and not do nothing, bro. They ain't even how he built. You got all this equity, big dog. Bro, go for it, bro. Please. I pray to God, nigga, they mortgage all of this shit to go win another one. And if we don't, shit, if we go forward, and if it don't work out, guess what, nigga? At least I know they went for it. You only get one shot at this shit called life, bro. Go for it. Like, bro, come on, niggas get one taste of success and they happy. This is crazy. We won a fucking Super Bowl, bro. Everybody happy. Let's just play it cool. We're gonna get our asses handed. We gonna get smoked this season with that type of mentality. Watch. Because the NFL already got it out for us. All of the other teams already got it out for us. The entire NFC East is loaded now, right? You got all of the star power want to come to the NFC East now, right? Everybody want to play the Philadelphia Eagles. Everybody want our fucking head on a spike. And y'all tell y'all cool with that. Oh, let's just strive for the future. Get the pussy. That's what I smell it. I smell vagina when y'all say that shit, bro. I'ma be serious. That's what I smell, bro. I smell pussy when y'all talk like that. Cowards. See, bro, I ain't trying to crash out in a car, chat. We a well-balanced offense. Well-balanced offense. Versus okay. I don't care about our schedule. We should only lose 3 games next year and repeat. We got a young core group. We are the best team. Jalen Carter makes the whole D-line better. I agree with you, bro. Fiend says, off topic, but do you think Howie is going to make any big moves in the draft? That's what I was talking about. He better. Like, he did shit this whole offseason. He got to. He don't got a choice. This would, bro. If he don't, I would be demoralized if he don't. If he don't, I don't think the Eagles are trying to repeat. If he don't, I don't think that's the man, bro. I don't want to even think about it. I mean, I hope he has to. Ain't no other choice. I hope he do. Please, Howie, don't do. Howie, bro, you been killing it this whole time. Just come on, bro. All this, look at this shit. What you gonna do with all them damn draft picks? Come on, bro. Trade all that shit away, man. Look when he went and got Saquon, right? Saquon solidified that Super Bowl for us, bro. AJ Brown, you gotta make these splash moves. He went and got AJ, we went to the Super Bowl. When he got Saquon, we went to the Super Bowl. Why would you change the philosophy that's been working and helping you be successful? So yes, bro, they better do something. I don't give a fuck what it is. They go make a move. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the move is, but I hope they make one. I hope they make one. I don't know what the move is, bro. And do they got another move in them? Are they gonna make a move? I pray to God they do, bro. I pray to God they do. I pray to God they do. I pray they got another move in them, bro. I pray they do. But I mean, bro, when you look, this all of this stem from fucking Cooper Dejean, like which is the turn to all of this stem from. We just start talking because look, bro, look, all this stem from Cooper Dejean, bro. Because with the new with news, look, okay, look, that's crazy how all of this came from reports of Cooper Dejean playing the nickel, right? Because what that tells us is it gives us insight into the draft, right? With with uh with defensive coordinator Vic Fangio saying that he liked for Cooper Dejean to stay in the slot. So now it's like, okay, we know Coop gonna be in the slot. We know Quinyon gonna be at the outside corner. So now that kind of gives us a better idea what the Eagles are gonna do in the draft. Okay, because now you know what spots we have solidified, and we also know what we don't have, what we've lost, and what needs to be replaced via the draft. Okay, you lose Milton Williams, Jai Sweat, Darius Slay, Isaiah Rodgers. Okay, you know they got to go defense, right? Now, mind you, we do have replacements already on the roster for these guys. Okay, but we know Sidney Brown is projected to, take Chauncey Gardner Johnson's place at safety, and that second outside corner position, right, is supposed to go to Khalil Ringo. But you still need some depth there. Do you really truly believe in those guys, the Philadelphia Eagles, or is this smoke screen? So that's when you start talking about the draft. When you start seeing how certain, where certain players are going to be, slotted, where they sliding these players to, to play next year. So that's all how this conversation came about, right? But also, right, you also look at, we also talked about, I'm trying to like, give you guys a recap, because I know new people are coming in and out or whatever type shit, right? We also talk about the Eagles mini camp schedule and stuff like that. And Quinyon's historic, not Quinyon, Cooper Dejean's historic rookie season, and how he only gave up one touchdown. No, he didn't give up any touchdowns, but he scored. Nigga scored more touchdowns than he gave up. So he didn't even give up any touchdowns. So we talked about that and how his rookie year was probably the best ever, winning the Super Bowl as a rookie, right, on the #1 ranked defense, being the reason that the Eagles is the #1 ranked defense, winning a Super Bowl your rookie year on your birthday, and picking off Patrick Mahomes for a pick six against a dynasty, one of the greatest teams assembled. Bro, that's the ultimate rookie year, and nobody has a better rookie year than that, right? We discussed that. And really the draft, and who knows, I would like the Eagles to be aggressive, and we'll see how this plays out, bro. But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, stay locked in. We're gonna be live every day leading up to the season. And bro, as always, no matter what, at the end of the day, is God bless those Philadelphia Eagles, man.